Okay, I'm coming to you on the scene.
It's starting.
Coming to you on the scene. My name is DePotter, and this is Nugget.
No, Chicky.
Okay, or we can call her Chick. DePotter and Chick. Sometimes she's called Nugget, so it's just different things. Okay, I'm going to teach you I'm a little happening in my life, and I'm just going to give uh, just spurts of things that happen in my life. Okay, uh, we're going to start off with a little song here.
Okay.
Let's give Jesus a standing ovation. He sure been good to me. Let's give Jesus a standing ovation. He's sure been good to me. He's been my mother. Woo! He's been my father. He's sure been good to me. He's been my mother. Woo! He's been my father. He's been so good to me. So let's give Jesus, woo, a standing ovation. He's sure been good to me. So let's give Jesus, yay, a standing ovation. Woo! He's sure been good to me. Woo! Yes, he's sure been good to me. All right. Well, I'm going to start this off with a happening to me just a couple of days ago. Okay. I went to a store, and when I was in the store, I was getting some objects I needed for the house, pulling this, pulling that, grits, bacon, eggs, and all this other stuff inside the basket. Got it all filled up. And Chick was inside the basket, the big part of the basket, not the little seat. So she was in the big part of the basket. So she was sitting in there, and I was putting stuff in there, and she was moving back. But anyway, when I got to the counter, I put my stuff on the conveyor belt. Bink, bink, bink. The lady was running my stuff down the conveyor belt. And next thing you know, she told me, oh, that'll be like $34.60. I said, okay. So I paid the money, bit the card, and here's your change, your receipt, and blah, 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 blah. Here I'm pushing the basket out the door. Okay? Door open, went outside. It was dark in the parking lot because it was light when we got started. Now it's dark. And I said, golly, there's hardly no lights here in the parking lot. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. I went all the way to the car. I started putting stuff into the car, picked up the 5-year-old, put her in the car too. And when I looked down in the basket,
12 more items?
There was 12 more items left in the basket. What? Number one, the bells and whistles did not go off in the store. Many times when you have something in the basket, you go bum, 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 and you push the back. Oh, did I see that? Oh, I didn't know. I had no idea. And I don't. I'm in still. Okay. Number two, when we were out in the parking lot, it was dark in the parking lot. Okay. They only had a couple of lights in the parking lot. Is it my fault that the parking lot isn't heavily lit? Okay. Then on top of that, 3, there was no cameras in the parking lot. None. Many times when you go to a store these days, there's cameras watching in the parking lot. No cameras. 12 items in my basket. Just that quick, I turned around, picked up Chick, put her in the basket, squeaky, 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 right back to the store. Went through the sliding doors. Same lady standing there. Took my stuff out of the basket. Put her on the conveyor belt. She went bink, 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 bink. All right, that'll be $12.64 or something like that. Let me see. I already paid $30. Now I got to pay $12 and some odd cents more. So anyway, I shut it out. The card, bing. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, as I was going back to the car, I started to realize something. Number one, nobody's watching. Number two, no cameras on the building whatsoever. Number three, okay, I could have just wolfed the stuff into the car, took off and said, woo, buddy, that's their fault, their loss, my gain. No. Who's watching?
God.
You tell me.
God.
That's a 5-year-old. God is watching. Okay? Yes, I did the right thing. But I immediately do the right thing. I didn't sit there for 45 minutes thinking like, no, I immediately did the right thing. And the Lord loves it when you do the right thing. Okay? 2, let me give you another one. I was on a bus, driving the bus. And I had a coworker. She was looking out the window. She goes, hey, there's money falling out of this guy's pocket. He's riding a bicycle. I'm like, oh, stop it. I'm trying to get traffic. You got people on the road. You got this to look at. All this stuff. And you're talking about, hey, he's dropping some money out of his pocket. Pull over. So I pull the bus over. Okay? The person goes out of the bus. She runs there and she starts picking up this stuff. I said, oh, I guess that does look like money. The person runs back on the bus. Number 1. Okay? She counted it. Hey, D, it has to be over $300 here. I split it with you. Okay? So, just that quick. I said, you said the guy was on the bicycle. We just seen the guy on the bicycle. I said, he must be around here somewhere. He couldn't have gone far, right? He's got... And I looked in the person's eyes, and their eyes became small and squinty. I said, well, he's got to be out here somewhere. I was getting excited. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's a guy on the bicycle. He's going. He's the same guy with the little hat on his head and the little electric bicycle. He's going up the street. Hey. So here I'm laying on the horn. Now, he thought I was probably a crazed bus driver. He's not going to pull over. He's hurrying up, trying to hurry up and get out of there like this person's crazy. I haven't done anything, and she's up there. I'm laying on the horn. So I'm opening up the door. I mean, did you lose? Hey, you lost something? Hey. And then we came, the traffic was going really slow. It's just, and it pulled up just a little bit. So I told my coworker, hey, run out there and get the guy and give him his money back. He's right there at the light. He can't get across yet because that's a long, drawn out light. When the door opened, my coworker was walking like a turtle, like she had lead in her feet. She bump. I said, hurry. All of a sudden, she ran over there to the guy. And I don't know what was said because I'm behind a bus with engine, but he was checking his pocket like, oh my, I did. I guess, so it was him. So I guess the exchange was made. I can't hear nothing because I'm sitting over an engine and blah, 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 in front of people. Then my coworker comes back on the bus. She crossed her room. Boom! She hit the back of the seat. I'm like, so what did the guy say? Did he say thank you? What, he didn't say thank you or something? What, did he cuss you out or something? That was my money. What? That was your money? No. No, we both saw the man on the bicycle. You're the one who told me, you told me that he was there. If I didn't see the guy, I might have said different. But we both saw the guy. You made a note that we both saw. And she goes, D, you always got to do the right thing. Always got to do the right thing. Well, that could make me feel sad, but who's watching?
God.
Who's watching?
God.
Throw her back. God's watching. So there's a Bible verse, King James Version, Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place. Okay? Let's get that again. The eyes of the Lord are in every place. Okay? Beholding the evil and the good. Let me read that so it can sink in. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Proverbs 15:3. Okay? Now, after I did that, because she was, the person was very upset. And I said, this could have been his rent money. It could have been his money. It didn't matter what it was for. It belonged to him. And all we did was returned it. God will bless us for it. And that person said, he better. You don't better God to do anything, which is sad. Anyway, a couple of days went by. I needed a couch for my front living room because my other one was old. And the Lord allowed me to find a couch for a very reasonable price. It was just too reasonable. That's a blessing. But anyway, always remember that. So, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So always be good for the Lord in Jesus' name. If you can't do it in Jesus Christ's name, then it's in vain. Okay? So let's give Jesus a standing ovation. Woo! He's sure been good to me. Let's give Jesus, woo, a standing ovation. He's sure been good to me. So do the right thing. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
God bless you.